So I just got a dog, and it's a mistake. That was a mistake. But it was more a mistake on the Burbank's animal shelter for approving me. Like if there had been an adult figure anywhere that had sat me down and been like, "Are you sure? Are you sure you're ready for this kind of responsibility?" I would have failed. You know, like there would have been nothing more than me just being like, "You're right, I'll go." But they don't do that. They just want $100, and then they will give you an innocent, tiny puppy, which is what I got. I have a tiny 10-pound dog that I named Harvey, after going through a long list of 80s references that I was considering. It was like, no, am I going to name him Egon? But then you realize you don't want to have to explain that to your mom. Like, that's more shameful. It's like, you probably don't remember from Ghostbusters, but he's the coolest one. So I named him Harvey, and he's tiny, and he has little fluffy Einstein hair, and he refuses to be housebroken. And I get asked this question a lot. I really love having him, he's great. But I get asked if he's a pre-baby. Like, is this the thing that you get before you have a baby? You get a tiny dog to take care of. And one, fuck you. You would never ask that to a guy. You would never ask a 20-something-year-old guy, is this what you're going to get before you can nurture a small child? And two, no, I don't think I want to have kids. And kind of getting a dog really made me realize that, because I get so mad at him for basic needs, like wanting to go to the bathroom outside. I'm like, oh, but it's raining. You can't hold it forever. So I don't want a child. It's a scary thing to realize. And one of my big reasons is, whenever it comes up, is this lofty idea of like, I'm going to want to go to India someday. And I can't have a child and want to go to India. And also, I don't feel like I wouldn't be a good person to choose half of a person's genetics. Like I have a very nice boyfriend, but the sexiest thing about him is that he has asthma, to me. So I don't think I should be choosing, because my kid would be wafy and probably born with no bones or something like that. I got to decide the other makeup of him, so I don't have one. My final thing that really made me realize no kids was I was walking my dog Harvey, and I live in an Orthodox Jewish neighborhood, Miracle Mile area, and I'm Jewish on my mother's side, so what I did is not a hate crime. What I did is legally, by birthright, not a hate crime. And so I'm just walking him by, and there's just a shitty little kid, but a shitty Orthodox Jewish kid, so you can't say that. She's standing there with her mom, and she starts barking at my dog, but in a shitty little kid way, where she's being mean to him, but I can't say that in a way that makes sense. Like, no, she's just barking, but she's being real shitty about it. But in a full-length black garment, not okay to say. So we keep walking by, and as I'm going around, around her, no one's stopping her. Her mom's standing right there, not helping me out. She goes, "Dumb dog," and that's it. Like, I'm mad. I'm so mad, and so she starts up with the bark again as I turn around the corner, and it's just still barking. And I turn around, I'm still walking, and I lift her up. I flipped off an 8-year-old, and I'm pushing it when I say an 8-year-old, and it felt so good. It was so good when they're being shitty. And she stopped. And just to make it feel a little bit better, I did both hands. I kept walking, and I walked my adorable dog home and watched cartoons, and I was glad I don't have a baby.